What's going on YouTube? It's your girl Amber Lene. Listen, don't let the fear of being perceived or judged stop you from being you. I want to touch on this topic today because I feel like in my journey, I could have been so much more further, as far as growth. If I had not let people's judgment of me and how they perceive me stop me from being exactly who I always have been. And I feel like a lot of times we do this in our lives, whether it's based off family, friends, whether we're, wanting to try different things and new things. We automatically just get in our head that someone is going to judge us based off of the decisions that we are making in our lives. But I'm here to tell you, you got to stop that right now, immediately today, because if you are looking for success, if you are looking to prosper and to live a life full of abundance and prosperity, you cannot worry about what anybody thinks about you. Second-handedly, if the person that is judging you and you wouldn't trade lives with them, why do you care? If you wouldn't even trade lives with the person that is right there perceiving you and judging you, why would you listen to them? Because it's obviously that they haven't done anything that can help you in your journey and your growth and to the next level. They don't have nothing going for themselves, but here they are judging what you are about to do in your life. So I just want someone to understand that it's hard sometimes trying new things and switching up on new things when you really don't have the support or you really don't have people to understand your point of view or your vision. But ultimately, it's not their vision, it's not their goals, it's not their dreams. So sometimes a lot of people can't see what you see. And it's okay. But like I said, don't allow people to basically get you to this point to where like you're taking everything they say to you to heart and you're really over analyzing what they're saying. So for me, you guys, when I first, stepped out to be an entrepreneur, I had, not so many people because not many people knew. And I feel like that's the best thing. The less that you tell people about what you're going to do, the more successful you will be at doing exactly what you want to do. So when I first got into entrepreneurship, I told a few people that, I'm finna leave this job and I'm gonna go out there and build my own business. And some people looked at me like, you're going to give up this job, you're going to give up this, security to go chase a dream. It's almost as they looked at me as if I was crazy. But to me, I'm looking at them like we're currently here building someone else's dream, someone else's empire, someone else's business. So sometimes you have to realize people just settle for the bare minimum. They settle for that because it's more easier. They don't want to do the hard. They don't want to do the work and the dedication and put in the time to build something that can go for years on years. And also it takes a lot to be an entrepreneur. It takes a lot to be a risk taker. You literally have to have the mental capacity and the grit to do something that makes you uncomfortable, to do something that you're unsure about, but still have faith and courage to go ahead and do it. So that's exactly what happened to me. A lot of people, were looking at me crazy, like you're going to give up a job with a 401k and benefits and weekly pay to go chase a dream. Yes, I am. Because at the end of the day, anything that makes you happy and makes you smile on the inside and brings you more peace than you being at a job is actually worth more than money can provide, And I'm not saying that like we don't need money, because we do, but at the end of the day, it's about your happiness and your peace and the things that you get out of whatever it is you're doing. For me, the biggest thing that I've always wanted was time freedom. The freedom to have my own time, to freedom to do whatever I want to do on my own time, whether that was to travel, lay in the bed some days, go out whenever I want to go out and not have to worry about getting up at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning to be on a job that's only just paying me to kill my dreams, basically, right? So with that being said is you really can't allow people to get in your head about something that you so wholeheartedly, truly believe in, because they will never understand. And the thing about it is, especially when people are used to doing the same redundant things year on top of year on top of year on top of year, they just can't even imagine their lives outside of that, job that they have built their life around. And that's, to me, that's not what life is about. So when I started doing my content, when I started, making TikToks and getting on Facebook, I told myself I didn't care how people see me. I didn't care how people thought about me because they don't even know where I'm going with this. They don't even know how far I'm going to go with this. And see, sometimes people don't see it right then and there. They only see it when you have the success in doing the thing that you told them that you were going to do, right? So that's exactly what happened with me. I was telling people that, I feel like we're in a space where content creation is meant for a lot of people to evolve, to grow a business, any way or shape, form for growth and self development. I felt like social media was the next big thing. And here we are in 2025, and it's definitely have done wonders for a lot of people in their lives. And I remember telling a friend, like, hey man, you got to get on social media. You got to get your business out there, because that is your new way of reaching people, reaching the audience, and grasping new clients. I mean, at that time, people looked at me crazy. They looked at me crazy and was like, well, how are you going to manage and how are you going to do that? Until I showed them. And now currently I am growing all of my platforms, and I'm growing all of these platforms based off of my work ethic and the things that I believe in. But the only time that people believed in anything that I was doing is when they saw results. Now those same people that judged you or perceived you the wrong way or didn't believe in what you had going on, when they see the results, now they want to spin the corner, spin the block. At that time, it's too late. So I'm basically making this video to help you understand that it doesn't matter what you do in this lifetime. You're going to be judged, whether you're doing good, whether you're doing bad, whether you have some success, whether you have no success. So from me to you, it's like, if you had everything to lose, but so much more to gain, why wouldn't you bet on yourself? And this is why I get on here most of the time on the days where I feel like I don't know, where this is going to go, but I'm sure that someone's going to get something out of what I'm saying, and I'm going to make an impact on each individual that comes across my videos, because I want you to know that it does not matter. And it is so much more better to be yourself, be authentically you, and have somebody support you because you are who you are. Like I said, it's been so many times I've been perceived and I've been judged and I've been even pushed off to the side like I don't even know what I'm talking about. And the moment, like I said, I've had success in the areas that I told people about, it was like, this really happened for this person, or she really did what she said she was going to do. Let me tell you something. If you know in your gut and you know in your heart what you got going on and it's a good idea, you go ahead and you do what you need to do to make it happen. Don't worry about who believes, who don't believe. Don't worry about who's watching, who's not watching. Because me, I'm so tunnel vision with me and my goals and the path that I'm on right now. It doesn't matter who's to the left and to the right of me. You just need to stay in your lane. And on the course of like the matter of things in my life, that's always what I just felt like. If I just stay in my lane and I just stay true to my core, everything else is going to work out the way that it should, because I'm being true to myself. I'm not being a follower. I'm being a leader. I'm setting the tone. I'm being a trendsetter. Like, every individual in this world has something unique that they can provide and also provide a value and impact. And if you could do two of those things, listen, you got the power of influence. You have the power of influence. So I'm telling you right now, be yourself. Whether you think it's lame, whether you think it's corny, there is an audience out there right now that thinks what you're doing right now is so cool that they wish they could do it. There's a lot of people right now who would talk about me about what I'm doing on my content journey, what I'm posting, but they can never get in front of a camera and do what I'm doing right now. They can never have the confidence, the courage to do what I'm doing right now. And you know what? I'm not even mad at them. I understand, because it takes confidence, it takes courage, it takes boldness, it takes massive action to do things that other people are not willing to do. So you gotta realize you are one on one. God made you uniquely, for who you are. And he saw things in you that other people may not even see. And even when it seemed like I said, people are pushing you to the side, or they're ignoring what you're saying, or they're really not valuing who you are as a person, I guarantee you there's going to be a day that comes where they're going to sit back and think like, wow, they made it. They said that's what they was going to do. And now I'm watching this from a distance. And I had access to that person. But because I did not believe, and because I thought what they were doing were lame and corny, or I just didn't understand what they were doing, I pushed them off to the side. And it's okay. It's okay, because I'd rather get rid of all the nonsense in the face before I hit that peak than to keep a bunch of snakes and unwanted friends or backstabbers around me on a journey. Because on your journey, you don't have time for no distractions. So if you can weed out all those distractions to show up as your authentic self in everything that you're doing in your life, listen, it's for the better. So I'm going to say this one more time. Don't let the way that people perceive or judge you stop you from being you, because it's a reason why you're you. And it's a reason why God put that vision in your heart. There's a reason why he gave you the vision to go out there and share it with the world. Because like I said, we all have gifts. We all have something that we can give to people or provide value to people that sometimes, the way someone else explains it, but the way you explain it, it reaches a mass of people. It's more relatable, it's more digestible. And you got to understand, man, it's definitely a marathon. Never think that this is a sprint. You go at your own pace. Don't let anybody rush your process. Don't let anybody come in the way of what you believe in and put self-doubt or fear into your mind. If you know, you know. And it's power in the knowing. So with that being said, man, I hope this video helped you guys, and I hope you take some great pointers from this. And I hope that on your journey, you don't allow people to get in the way of everything that you believe in, because you are a powerful being. And I want to also leave a key note with you. There's power in the mind. Your subconscious mind can do all things and great things for you if you hold on to the thought. And I want to leave that with y'all, because that is a part of doing the things that you do. You have to hold on to the vision and hold on to the thought that it is going to work out for me and it is going to work out for my favor. I just have to keep putting one foot in front of the other. The universe conspires to make everything happen for you. All right. So like I said, man, y'all lock in with yourself. Y'all make sure y'all don't worry about the haters, the naysayers, because listen, you going to the next level. And this video was meant for you. So if this resonated with you, please leave a like and a comment and share with your friends, because someone may take something from this. All right.